Episode 14. Welcome back, everybody, to the Felix Strange podcast. I'm your host, Ben Levinchuk, and you may call me Felix Strange. So, we're moving right along here with production for the film that I started a year ago. And we're making sure to make good time of this. I do need to set up a schedule for this, which would be the wisest thing to do in terms of, getting something like a daily planner or some kind of way to chart, the course before setting sail for each day. So that way it's all planned out in advance. And so in a way I've been doing that already as it is. My calendar is now for each month. I make sure that it's no longer that anymore. It's the agenda now. So it all has to do with this vision for this film, and bringing it to light, making sure that I spend the time that is needed when it comes to putting it into action and bringing it to the screen. So I was I had the feeling that, hey, I know what I can work on. So I was definitely looking for more scenes that I can film, that I could do for the story that is, it's been completed, it's been written, the script is finished. So if you've been around with me for a while, you'll know that basically I did make sure to get this as solid as it possibly can be, story wise, as it needs to be, and it's gotten to a very good point at the moment because of the new footage. So I did shoot some new footage for the film the other night. And as it goes, the footage it goes a part of this scene where, I call it the night scene or the night shoot, and it's all a part of that. And I saw that this is another scene I could do that I haven't done before, and so I chose to, figure out what shots need to be done. That, as I said, I know that I can. Do even now that it is during the middle of the year. This is getting towards the end of the summer season. Just about a week or so before the beginning of autumn and fall. So definitely this has been an enterprise is coming together. It's paying off. You can see it in the finishing touches, and it's nowhere near finished yet. But the additions that I've added to it lately with the new footage, I edited that in the same night. So basically, it shows the character, the main character, Mr. Charles, and he is. He's walking along. Something just took place. Very, let's not get into that at the moment. When the time comes, we'll all know. But for the time being, right now, I'm the only one that needs to know. Okay? So we'll keep it right there. And what you need to know is just that it's fun. It's a lot of fun to work on, just dressing up, being in character, and getting these scenes and these shots done for the film. And of course, knowing that after however many takes, several takes, usually it doesn't take that many, honestly. For this film, I've been rather successful and lucky when it comes to getting the shot, rather without having to resort to taking too many different alternate takes. And so I just, of course, being the editor for the picture, along with everything else, it definitely. So I know how I want this edited together, and I'm the one doing it. So I've been at the helm of this entire production from the start. I'm the writer and director of the picture, and the film is titled Elixir. So yeah, this is something that I'm just glad it even though it is a bit of a process, you know. I have to be patient and focus on the right timing. So you know, going out the other night, that was the right timing, and the footage that I got, it definitely it goes perfectly well with the scene that leads up into what was already shot or filmed before, and so I was able to add that in to the picture, and it just makes the film even better. So it's just beautiful to see it come all come together. That's the best part about it, you know, doing the progress and doing the work and getting the results. The results comes in when you take action. And so I took action that day. I said I want to do this today. So it's at the part where it's supposed to be, you know, at the moment. So definitely, as I start auditions for, you know, the film, what I'll do is I'm gonna be very, you know, particular in who I decide to, you know, very specific indeed, in terms of who I will let into the picture and be a part of it. So all the other roles will be filled all in good time, and good time for all things, guys. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna try and rush into anything. I want to make sure that this is all done at the right time with the right people and for the right reasons, because this story was written. Of course, you know, I wouldn't work on something if I didn't truly believe in it, you know, and that's what I do with everything that I make. And this is something that I'm making that it means more to me than anything I've ever made before, and probably ever will up to this point. So it's just a blessing to, you know, to see my city, you know, when I'm down in the city, downtown, and I get to see, you know, where I've worked on the picture before, and I'm getting to work in those same places. You know, there's some of that scene that still needs to be done. So the beginning of it, you know, and all that will happen hopefully within this year. All the other shots that need to be done for the picture, as I said, it will happen when it's meant to. So in the meantime, I do have a lot of planning to do for the picture, but yeah, I'm just letting you guys know that I did enjoy, you know, going out at night and getting this scene shot, you know, putting it into the picture and seeing it all put together as it is. Editing is a lot of fun. I've had fun adding some new. There's a title card at the beginning of the picture, and you'll notice that I added this. I felt like there was something that wasn't there. It was missing from the opening, the very first shot and the very first scene of the film. You know, where you're first introduced to the picture itself, and the idea that I had, something spoke to me to tell me, hey, you need to add this to the beginning of your picture here, and so I did. It was to tell the audience basically what the story is before they begin, and it's not something that has to do with. I wanted some kind of title or something over with words, and the only thing that really belongs there and is what fits. This is what I added to the opening of the film. When you watch it, you know, it tells you from the start exactly what kind of story it is, and basically what it is. It tells you that it is a love letter to love. And what I mean by this is the reason why I put this at the intro of the film, the opening, is to let the viewer know that once you read that, that's the first thing you see. That's the first thing you read, and before any of the title cards or any of the names, show up on screen. It's definitely it's something that catches your attention, and if you're picking up on this, at the start of this story, this love story, you'll understand that that's exactly what it is. That's exactly what it's all about, and the soundtrack that goes along with the film that I put together as well. I edited to make sure what songs I wanted, to accompany this film. It goes right along with it, So when when you guys are watching the film, I like to put on the album before or after viewing the picture itself. But so definitely, there is music to go along with the film. There's music in the film. I've asked several bands, and they have given me permission to use their music in the film, and so I've used the songs, at least one or two. There's and so this is just getting off to a good start here. So editing, making sure that everything is top quality right now, and as it needs to, be presented for the viewers, for the audience, for everyone. This has to do with. I'm not just making this for me, I'm making this so that people understand with the choices that the character makes in the story itself. In a way, it's sort of like a redemption story, but it's the end of a love story, and he has to, as I was saying, with the songs, the music for the soundtrack. It definitely has a lot of songs in there that have to do with holding on to the love you have for this other person, and that's what love is supposed to be. You hold, but of course, love is also letting go. So that's what this story really is, truly all about, and the whole importance of it all, and why I wrote it in the first place, and why it's being made, why I'm making this. So that is it right there. This story is a love letter to love, and the world we live in today is changing. So I think now is the perfect time to make something for a modern era that brings back the golden era of cinema in a way that never has really been done before. It's kind of a callback to those classic noir pictures. And in the meantime, at the same time, it's a modern take on how we should view relationships and partnership and love between two people that say they love each other. So he has to decide what he needs to do for the both of them and what's going to be best for her. So in the midst of this love story, this romance between the two main characters of the story, basically, he comes to the realization, and this is what's great about the music, the album itself, basically every song on every track almost has to do with love and holding on to that love. But basically, yeah, that's not what this story is about, guys. You know, this is a story about him deciding that he loves her so much that he has to let her go. And, you know, for so that she'll live. You know, and anyway, it's people are gonna ask, hey, how did he come up with this? You know, nobody makes movies like this anymore, and they don't. They really don't. So that's what I'm here for. You know, I'm making sure to bring that back, that style back to motion pictures, and so yeah, it's definitely worth taking the time to invest in this project and to put in the action and the work, to get up, to get dressed, to show up, to be there on time, to have all the equipment, you know, just to be prepared, and you know, to see it all through, you know, one step at a time. So I'm very grateful for, you know, each day that I get to work on this. It's been a blessing, you know, to do this. And yeah, it is a love story that is about letting go of the person that you love, but it's also about, like, you know, new beginnings. And that's the whole you know, piece that in the end, when it comes together, you'll see that he meant it for the greater good, you know. He did want to spend as much time with the person that he loved, but you know, he realized that it's not about what he wants. It's about something greater than that. And so that's what this entire story of Elixir is all about. And so I hope you enjoy the film. Thanks for sticking around. And you know, I definitely do look forward to each day that I put into action with this production here. And it's all a matter of time. So, you know, when it's meant to happen with the right people, each scene will be finished and edited into the picture as well. So I just have a lot to look forward to in terms of you know, into making something that is, it's like nothing I've ever done before or ever will again. So this is the most important thing to me in terms of what I can do with my time on this earth, and I plan to see it through. That's all I can do for this is to continue on with this, you know, this faithful journey of bringing it to light and to the screen. So until next time, I hope you got a little light into you know, seeing what it takes to do what you want in life, and fulfilling your own dreams, and taking the steps to do that one at a time. So till we meet again, farewell, and y'all come back now here.